What's goody? Hey man, so here we are again with another video for y'all, man. But today we got another quiz video, and this one is one that'll be interesting. It's another one of those little more recent ones, but this is a long one, so we're just gonna jump right into it. This is top 150 NBA three-point percentage leaders from 2020 to 2025. Minimum 250 attempts, and is not including this season. It gives you the team and it gives you their percentage, so that's nice. Dog, let me tell y'all a story before we start. Dog, I wake up today trying to do some schoolwork, right? Trying to be a good student. Actually, I didn't plan on doing any schoolwork, but I was looking to plan out my assignments for the week because I don't like to do schoolwork on a Monday because I do a lot of things every single day of the week. So on a Monday, if there's one less thing I can do, then I'm going to try to do that one less thing. And I go on there and I see that there's this group project due, one part of it's due Wednesday and then there's another part due Friday. And I'm like, what group project is for? I haven't seen any group text or anything. Do I need to text these people? Bro, I go and I look at my phone and I go to Microsoft Teams, and there has been a group chat for this assignment for the entire time. They have had 40 messages sent in there, and I had no idea because I wasn't getting the notification. So if you were in my group in marketing whatever for Penn State and you see this, understand that my message was not a lie. My apology was serious, and yeah, I'm so sorry because the things I was being foolish. I was just being foolish, and I did not know that the message was there, and I did not know the messages were there, but hopefully y'all did not do the whole assignment yet, because I would feel really bad, because I'm always complaining about people who, wow, I'm always complaining about people who in groups don't do anything, and then this time that was literally me, so that's extremely embarrassing. Denver, Milwaukee, Minnesota. Like, this isn't Seth Curry. That's Seth Curry. Denver? Is this Kentavious Caldwell Pope? It's not going to be him, but Denver, Milwaukee, Minnesota, San Antonio. Who is on the San Antonio Spurs right now that was ever on the Minnesota Timberwolves? What the or is it somebody that's on the Denver Nuggets right now? Like, Cam Johnson was never on any of these teams. Like, I don't know. Milwaukee Bucks, somebody that's been on the Milwaukee Bucks the entire time. Is this like AJ Green? Yeah, this is AJ Green. Well, I didn't know if he would have enough attempts. Memphis, Milwaukee, Phoenix. This isn't going to be like a Jay Crowder or anything. Let me actually think and use my brain. Memphis, Milwaukee, Phoenix. Who? Grayson Allen. Boston, who's been on Boston? Derek White, Jaylen Brown's not going to be here. Jason Tatum's not going to be here. Peyton Pritchard's probably the guy. Peyton Pritchard or Sam Hauser is probably the guy. So it's Sam Hauser. There we go. Sam Hauser. Clippers, Portland, Toronto. Clippers, Portland. Who did we just get from Portland? Did we get? Oh, no. Gary. I'm about to say Gary Trent was on. Oh wait. So is this one reverse? No, because he's on Phoenix right now. But why does it have Gary Trent Jr. being in, like, he was just in Milwaukee? I'm so confused. Anyways, and then Brooklyn, Phoenix, that's going to be Kevin Durant. See, bro, I know I'm not tripping. Look at this one. This has Golden State as the most recent, but then this has, oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, wait. So it's from left to right. Oh, that's so embarrassing. So somebody that's currently on the Denver Nuggets that would be on this list that I wouldn't have thought of already. Big Val? It can't be Big Val. He was never on he was never on the Milwaukee, but wait, hold on. Because I know who this is. I watch the NBA like all the time. I watch the NBA far too much, and I know far too much about these teams, especially the Denver Nuggets, to not use my brain and know who this is. This isn't Tim Hardaway Jr., who they picked off this offseason. I don't know. I'm moving past it because I'm going to get upset. This is somebody currently on the Clippers. Somebody currently on the Clippers that played for Portland and Toronto. So this isn't Derrick Jones Jr. Played for Toronto on the Clippers. This isn't, or Norman Powell? Norman Powell's not on the Clippers. Okay, so this isn't updated. Okay, so now I'm starting to understand a little more. The Bucks. This is going to be Malik Beasley. No. I know this isn't Kyle Kuzma. I know this isn't Kevin Porter Jr. I know the Bucks. Somebody that was on the Bucks. Either is on the Bucks or Brooke Lopez has not been on that team. Those teams. I don't know. We're just gonna move past it because right now I feel like we haven't done anything in this entire quiz, and I'm just sitting over here just yapping my life away. Kate Cunningham's not going to be on here. We are going to have Duncan Robinson on here somewhere, just not here. Somebody that's been there only for the Pistons. Is this going to be Tobias Harris for the Pistons? No. Is this going to be Jaden Ivey for the Pistons? No. I already tried Kate Cunningham. This isn't going to be like Marcus Sasser or anything. This isn't going to be like Sadiq Bey. This is for like one season. This is for like, did somebody do this for them for like literally one season? Move past it. Clippers. Harden, Kawhi, there it is. It's Kawhi. Memphis, Ja Morant never did this. Desmond Bane did get here. Did Santi Aldama ever get here? Santi Aldama did not ever get here. The Indiana Pacers, somebody that played for the Indiana Pacers as well as the Sacramento Kings as well as the Spurs. So this isn't De'Aaron Fox. This isn't going to be Halliburton because Halliburton played for those teams but he did not play for the Spurs and he did not play. Well, he just didn't play for the Spurs. This isn't going to be Siakam. Siakam's not on here at all. This isn't going to be Miles Turner. Turner's not on here at all. Is this Nembhard? This isn't going to be Nembhard at all. Is this Neesmith? Neesmith's on the Celtics. This is going to be Derek White. I swear I just saw something that made me think that I saw Derek White, but now I'm not even seeing where I saw Boston. I saw Boston somewhere that made me think Derek White, but now I think I'm tripping. Detroit, Los Angeles Lakers, and this isn't Michael Beasley. Detroit? And the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know. Toronto. Okay. We know this isn't Brandon Ingram. This isn't Scotty Barnes. This isn't Grady Dick. This isn't Jacoby Walter. This isn't RJ Barrett. Let me just try these names. I'm about to say because they might be on here at some point. They might have done it at some point. This isn't going to be quickly. Is this gonna be quickly? This isn't gonna be quickly, but quickly did it. This Toronto and Toronto only. Toronto and Toronto only. Jamison Battle is who it is. Minnesota and the New York Knicks is gonna be Karl Anthony Towns. Detroit, Miami, and the New York Knicks. Detroit, Miami. I don't know. Detroit, Miami, and the New York Knicks. Detroit, Miami. See, and it doesn't give me the year either. See, that's another thing. Is it's 2023 through 2025, but it doesn't tell you anything about years. So this could be Detroit from 2023. And I would just have no idea. Okay, is this Paul George right here? It's not Paul George. PJ Tucker is here. Look at the amount of teams that this dude played for, bro. Clippers and Philly, 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 Clippers and Philly. I don't know, dude. Chicago and Sacramento, Chicago and Sacramento, Chicago and Sacramento. I feel like this has got to be Levine. DeRozan's never going to be on here. Vucevic is never going to be on here anywhere. The Bulls don't have anybody else that I think would really be on here. Brooklyn, Cleveland, Lakers. That's not D'Angelo Russell. Well, obviously, he didn't play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brooklyn, is this Karis LeVert? This isn't Darius Garland. This isn't Colin Sexton. Garland ever here, though? Donovan Mitchell ever here? Donovan Mitchell is here. Brooklyn, Cleveland. Again, this isn't Joe Harris. Brooklyn, Cleveland, Markin could be on here at some point. No, I don't know. We move past this Brooklyn, Cleveland one. I don't know. Sometimes when I think of a franchise, I'm just going to think of people that I think could be on this list. So that's why you see me just typing Lauri Markkanen, even though my mouth is saying Brooklyn. I thought Brooklyn, Cleveland. So then I thought Cleveland. I was like, oh, Lauri Markkanen could be here. You know, blah, 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 things of that nature. Anyways, move past my rambling. OKC, Philadelphia. OKC, Philadelphia. OKC, Philadelphia. How is this not, like, I'm going to lose my mind. Oladipo didn't play for Philadelphia. I'm starting to get frustrated, if you can't tell. This quiz is much, much harder than I expected it to be. See, but it's like I feel like I'm just being stupid. I feel like I'm not doing good guesses. I'm about to start going from the bottom, bro. Because, what am I doing? So, Houston. Okay, let's think of Houston. So, we got James Harden. We have Russell Westbrook. We have, okay, nope. We're thinking too far back with Houston. See what I'm thinking? Like, I'm thinking about the 2010s with Houston. This is 2020s and beyond. So, this is Jalen Green's Houston. This is Tari Eason's Houston. This is Jabari Smith Jr.'s Houston. This is, Jayshawn Tate, Houston. This is Fred Van Vliet, Houston. This is, oh my goodness. This is Dorian Finney-Smith, Houston. This is Alperen Sengun, Houston. This is Amen Thompson, Houston. We move. Miami. This is Jimmy Butler. This is Tyler Hero. This is Jaime Jaquez. This is Nikola Jovic. There's Jovic. Jokic is on here. Jamal Murray's going to be not on here. Aaron Gordon could be on here somewhere. Anyways, we go to Denver. Let's go to Washington. So we have Kuzma. We have, like, Beal was there. Westbrook's some time there. Chris Paul is there, but not that one. So we got a couple of Washington guys, and a lot of people have just been through the gates that are the Washington doors. There's CJ McCollum. Like, do they have Zion Williamson? Do they have Trey Murphy? Do they have Herb Jones? Do they have DeJounte Murray? Do they have... DeJounte Murray played with Trae Young. He played with, like, Onyeka Okongwu was never there, I promise you. But he played, like, with Kevin Huerter. He played with Jalen Johnson. And they played alongside, like, Vic Krejci. Vic Krejci's actually there. That is so crazy. Okay, we go to Dallas, and we think of Luka Doncic, and we think of P.J. Washington, and we think there's Dwayne Washington Jr. We think of P.J. Washington, and we think of Jaden Hardy, and we think of, and we go to New York, we think of Miles McBride, and we think of Jalen Brunson, and we think of Reggie Bullock, and we think of Dwight Powell, and we think of Derek Lively, and we think of Daniel Gafford. I'm listing names, guys. Don't come for me right now. I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying not to embarrass myself. And we think of Dante Exum, and we think of, that's about it. And then we go to Memphis, and we think of Luke Kennard, who we already put. We think of, like, Tyus Jones and them, who we already put. We think of John Morant. We think of Desmond Bane. We think of Jaren Jackson Jr. We think of Brandon Clark. We think of Gigi Jackson. We think of Vince Williams Jr. We think of Santi Aldama, whose name I already put. We think of Dylan Brooks, who was there for a minute. We think of... No, okay, they balling right now, so I have to think about it. Okay, so we think about Atlanta, and we just think about these teams, and it's like Reece Shay's not here from his rookie year, and it's like Alex Sarr's not here, and it's like Jordan Poole's probably here at some point. Never mind. It's like Draymond Green's never. It's like such a high bar to get to. I feel like this is like mostly role players. Like, we go to Knicks. This has got to be Anunoby at some point. Anunoby? Yeah, I'm about to say, like, that's a trade. You know what I'm saying? We got to think of something like that. Atlanta, Cleveland. Like, is this going to be... Ty Jerome just entered my mind. That's not what I was thinking of, though. Is this going to be dude that's there right now? DeAndre Hunter? That is DeAndre Hunter. Like, look at these two-team people, or one-team people. Anthony Davis is Hachimura. Reeves. Smart. We probably already tried LeBron. Yeah, we already tried LeBron. We already would have got Luka. I know Ayton's not there. Did we ever get Booker on this list? Booker's not on this list. Do we ever get, like, the Bridges? Both of the Bridges. There we go. Golden State Warrior on this list. This is going to be like Moses Moody. I can't think of a Golden State Warrior I didn't try yet, so let me just think. Jackson Davis never would have shot above 40% from DeAnthony Melton. Did it at some point in his career. Josh Richardson is who I was thinking of. Golden State Warriors. Steph. I know I did that right. Okay. Steph, Clay, Poole, Wiggins. Wiggins is there. Oh, Aaron Wiggins is there. Dort is not going to be there. Gilgeous Alexander is not going to be there. Isaiah Joe was probably there. We know Giddey was never there. We know Hartenstein was never there. We know Caruso was never there. We know Cason Wallace has never been there. Okay, we go to Kuminga. I had to make sure I didn't spell his name wrong. We go to GP2, and we go to Santos, and we go to Post, and championship roster, Horford, and championship roster. It's nothing to do with them, but championship roster. I do not know. Is Grimes on here anywhere? Is Keontae George on here anywhere? Is Jared McCain on here anywhere? Okay, let's stop just throwing random guesses out here. That's how we get lost. Is the LaMelo Ball? Nipple's not going to be here yet because he's a rookie. But I have to try it anyway. Charlotte. Nick Smith Jr. No. Trey Mann. No. There's Terrence Mann. Brandon Miller. No. The big man Nick Richards. That's your name. No, obviously not. Mark Williams. Obviously not. I've already tried Williams before. Dude, Charlotte is literally just like a cesspool of players. Like they people just be running in and out of Charlotte, bro. Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier, not Gabe Vincent for that 1 year, not like Christian Wood for that. Christian Wood did do it for that 1 year. Milwaukee, we know it's not Giannis. Did we do Middleton yet? Did we do can we do Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday? This was gonna piss me off because it's like there haven't been. I feel like, and I've watched a lot of Warriors games as a Steph Curry fan, so I feel like there's just not that many people that this could be, especially because it's a one-team person. This person's either only did it one time or they only did it for this one team. It's one of the two, and I don't know which one it is. I see another Miami guy. Like I'm trying to think of another Miami guy. This could be like, is this Haywood Highsmith? This is Haywood Highsmith. Are there some teams I haven't thought about much? Like, are there some Portland? There we go. Lillard. I thought that was a free one. Jeremy Grant and Avdia. And Klingon and Henderson and Shaden Sharp and Anthony Simons. Thank you. My God, I'm about to say, damn, it's got to be one of them. Cleveland, we got Garland, we got Mitchell, we got Mobley, we got, I know Isaac Okoro ain't never good here, but I'm going to put it anyway. We got Max Strus could be here. Never mind. Jared Allen's not going to be here. Just fighting for my life. Denver, we tried KCP. I feel like we tried most of Denver's guys. Like, it's not going to be Peyton Watson. It's not going to be Christian Brown. Washington, we tried like Koulibaly, we tried like Alex Sarr, we tried like Keyshawn George, we tried Jordan Poole, we tried Kuzma, we tried Middleton, we tried McCollum, we tried Beal, we tried Wall wasn't with them since the 2020s, we tried Westbrook, we tried Chris Paul, who didn't even actually suit up for them. We're just going to move on past that team. Let's think, is there any, like, let's look for some teams we haven't thought much of, like Philly. Could Embiid be on here? Drummond's not going to be on here, but I'll put it anyway. Kelly Oubre's not going to be on here, but I'll put it anyway. We already got Grimes. We already tried McCain. Maxey could be up here. Maxey is up here. That's Maxey right there. Philly, again, it's not Embiid. It's not Maxey. It's not Drummond. It's not going to be Yabusele. It's Yabusele. Utah, Markkanen, George, Ace Bailey's not going to be here as a rookie. I don't even think he's definitely not shooting that well of a percentage from three. Bogdanovich, there we go. I'm trying to think of other people from Utah who I haven't just already put. I'm also just trying to think of people from Utah, period. But that seems to be, something that is eluding me. Like, why? There we go. Like, Sensabaugh just came to my mind. There he is. Bryce Sensabaugh is one of the guys. And then Taylor Hendricks also came to my mind. Think about Utah. Okay, no. Golden State Warriors, LA Lakers. This should be obvious, right? Golden State Warriors, LA Lakers. Golden State Warriors. So I'm assuming you had to play with Steph and you had to play with LeBron. That's what that means. If you played for the Golden State Warriors during this time and the LA Lakers during this time, it's not D'Angelo Russell. These teams both won championships during this time. It's not going to be like Marc Gasol. I don't know why I just started randomly thinking of Raptors. Okay, let's think. Golden State Warriors and LA Lakers. 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 So this is obviously a bench player. Because there's no starter that went from Golden State to LA or from LA to Golden State. Like that. Like other than like D'Angelo Russell. But I don't even know if I don't think that was right one like back to back. I don't think we can spend all our time here either. Houston. I feel like we've thought a good amount about Houston. Like, do we just make sure we got Capella? We got PJ Tucker. We got all the current guys. Like, Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd didn't really play last year. Cam Whitmore. No, that was a random pull. Let's think. Any teams like are just like Brooklyn? How is there so many people for Brooklyn? Because they're not a good team. They had Kyrie. That's why, because we didn't put Kyrie down yet. Did we put James Harden down yet? Did we put Kevin Durant down yet? So we put Joe Harris down. What other shooters do they have? They have like DeAndre Jordan. They have Blake Griffin, but neither one of these guys are gonna. AJ Griffin's there. Neither one of those guys are gonna do it. That just made me think of Cam Reddish for some reason. That AJ Griffin pull made me think of Cam Reddish, but he's not there. Wembenyama, Sohan, the Spurs have been terrible. I feel like I haven't even seen any Spurs on this list either. Like I just feel like I'm missing like a lot of Lakers, like a lot of Hawks, like a lot of Clippers. And this is 2020, so I shouldn't be like Reggie Jackson's not here, and who were some other guys on this Clippers team when they first got Kawhi in them? They had Kawhi, they had Paul George, they had Patrick Beverly. They had Jackson, they had Luka when Luka was killing him. When young Luka was killing him. The Clippers. Like, it's the Clippers, fam. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I promise I'm trying to figure it out. I just can't get there, bro. I just can't. Like, let's think of the Lakers too. Now, the Lakers have a lot of roster turnover. The Lakers simply just be doing stuff sometime. The Lakers just be doing stuff sometimes, bro. Like, I can't think of all the people that they've had. Like, they had Avery Bradley on that championship team. They had J.R. Smith on that championship team. Like, is Jeff Teague here ever? I don't even know if he played. There's Patty Mills. But, like, I feel like I'm getting, like, these are mostly journeymen. Like, look at how many teams some of these people played for, bro. Like, these are role players. These are not top-of-the-bench guys that I need to be thinking about. I need to be thinking about the most random players that I can possibly think of. Is Obi Toppin here? I'm just no disrespect. Saying your name after saying most random players you could possibly think of is so crazy. Okay, Obi Toppin's not here. Why can't I think of my boy's name? He was hooping in the finals when Tyrese Halliburton got hurt. Not freaking McCollum. TJ McConnell. That's his name. TJ McConnell's not here. I didn't expect him to be. He's not a shooter. Kendrick Nunn is not. Kendrick Nunn is here. Wow, what a pull. Eric Pascal is not here. Kent Bazemore is here with Golden State and LA. That's the guy who was with Golden State and LA. Lance Stevenson is not here. Matt Barnes was out of like the league at this point. I'm not thinking of Matt Barnes either though. I'm thinking of Michael Beasley. He's not here. Carmelo Anthony might have been here. Cam Reddish wasn't here. We tried that. Winslow's not going to be here. We tried like the Tyus Jones and Trey Jones of the world. Suggs isn't going to be here. Cole Anthony's not going to be here. We just tried Anthony. Desmond Bain, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, we already tried. Wagner's never going to be here. Bol-Bol's never going to be here. Banchero's never going to be here. We tried Jalen Johnson, Chet Holmgren. is never. Chet Holmgren is here. Wendell Carter Jr. is not here. Yes, he is. Patrick Williams isn't here, and Josh Giddey's not here, and Dosunmu's not here, and Javon Carter's not here, and Dalen Terry's not here, and Landry Shamet is here, and Campaign is here, and I already got Miles McBride. Is Jordan Clarkson here? No, Jordan Clarkson never gets here. Does Isaiah Collier get here? Isaiah Collier does not get here. Honestly, Anthony Edwards. I think we locked in at the end like a good amount. McDaniels, Reed, Alexander Walker, Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, not Keon Ellis, but the other one. We already got Mitchell because we did Davion. We did Donovan. I think we did the best we could have done. Sam Morrill's a bad miss. Joe Ingles is a bad miss. Dante DiVincenzo's tough. Malcolm Brogdon's tough. Royce O'Neal, Gordon Hayward, Monte Morris, Scottie Pippen Jr., Taurean Prince. Obviously I would hope I know every single name on here. But, like, some of these I'm more mad at than others because I literally thought about Kyle Lowry's name after I typed out Fred VanVleet, and I just didn't type it because I'm an idiot. I would never have thought of Dalton Connect, though. Brandon Podziemski, when I thought of Golden State, I can't believe I listed their whole roster and didn't list one of my least favorite players on the roster. Robert Covington is somebody that I should have thought of. Corey Kispert, Danilo Gallinari. These are, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these are worse misses than others. Max Christie, Jake LaRavia, like, guys that I'm watching right now, Jordan McLaughlin, Julian Champagny. Like, these are worse misses. I'm really upset about this one, to be honest with you. But, like, I'm not mad about, I promise you, I guess, Bobby Portis. I'm not mad about Bryn Forbes. I'm not mad about Damian Lee. I'm not too mad about Royce O'Neal. I'm not mad about Emil Coffey. Like, I'm not mad about Davis Bertans. You know what I'm saying? Like, 73%, the average person gets 53. So when I was saying that this was a tough quiz, I wasn't wrong. Like, I'm glad I wasn't the only person that thought that because, my goodness. Let's see what the most obvious one that I missed was. It was Kyle Lowry. But, like, I promise you I thought about him after I typed in, what's his face? Fred VanVleet. Scottie Pippen Jr., Dante DiVincenzo. Yeah, I missed a couple of, like, I missed a lot of easy ones. But then, for the most part, like, most of the ones I missed are, like, this last row. But I did miss, like, a lot of. If 61% of people are getting it, I should get it. Personally. Because if I'm getting above average and 61% of people are getting an answer, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little disappointed in myself for not getting that same answer that those people got. But at the same time, I thought about it. But there was multiple answers like that, and I didn't think about it. Like, I didn't think of Scottie Pippen Jr. I would have never thought of Scottie Pippen Jr. I should have, actually, though, because I thought about the Memphis Grizzlies roster, and, like, I also thought about the Dallas Mavericks, and I thought about the LA Lakers. He's played for all of those teams. Scottie Pippen Jr. has never played for the Dallas Mavericks. I'm thinking about, who am I thinking about? I'm not thinking about Scottie Pippen Jr., but who am I thinking about? That plays Nembhard? No, that's not his name. Neesmith? No, that's not his name. Max Christie. That's who it is. That plays for the Mavericks. He used to play for the Lakers. I don't know why I just got them mixed up. Anyways, I love it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Long video today. Wasn't intentional, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it was entertaining for y'all. Hope I was able to entertain y'all for the entire 28 minutes of that quiz video. Let me know if y'all have any videos, any video ideas, any quizzes y'all want me to do, anything like that, man. Yeah, I love it. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching as always. Please don't forget to keep God first and everything like that. I need to go eat some lunch and everything like that before my daughter wakes up because she has been napping phenomenally this entire morning. Thank God for that. So, yeah, peace out, man. I love y'all. All right, bye.